Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. My name's Heliax, and last time we found ourselves in possession of Hawthorne's ship, and I guess we are now Hawthorne. At least in the ship's eye, that's what we are. But the ship is currently inoperable. It needs a power regulator, which we can only get from presumably a village or a city or something. And that's what we're going to be looking for. We gotta go outside. Oh, it's nighttime.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Attack them. You take down payments and wanton violence. My god. You've got it all wrong. I'm a starship safety inspector. Did we pick... No, we picked factory worker, right? I was gonna say, did we pick the safety inspector one? I wonder if you picked the safety inspector option, if this would be easier, or if it wouldn't even be a lie. I don't know if you were a starship safety inspector, but yeah, that's interesting. I'm not gonna... I don't think we should attack them. I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Alright. Oh.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Meant to tell you about your buddy.
Damn marauders are out of control.
It's a cool looking ship. I like this. We spent a long time in there exploring the ship. Do we have a map? Yeah, okay. So this is us. The landing site. Right, this is where we came from. I'm assuming. Maybe. This is where we're going. I guess this is Edgewater here. Is all of this Edgewater? I guess we'll find out. How do we get there? Do we go this way? Or... Looks like there's a wall here. Let's go explore. Is that over this way? Yeah. It looks like this is the way we're supposed to go. What is that over there? Some sort of palisade? Is that like where the marauders are at? Maybe we shouldn't go attack the marauders right now. So we'll just follow the road. A marauder. Town leader. Okay. Can I sneak up on him? I know we're not going to be a sneaky character. I just want to see if there's like any specific animation for just like killing somebody. No. No mercy. Oh god. Alright, that probably wasn't the smartest way to do that, but yeah, it worked. Oh, these are residents that they killed and looted. That's not good. A bit cartridge, some light ammo. A lot of bit cartridges. Bit cartridges are the money, right? Bits are electronic currency generated by room-sized Earth Directorate mint frames back on Earth. They consist of duplicatable codes and ciphers, and can be transferred from one cartridge to another. Cool. We'll take it all. Did we loot everybody? Wasn't there a... Yeah, there's another guy over here. Yeah, there he is. Okay. I don't know if this is the right way to be going. Actually, it doesn't seem like it is. Guess we'll take a look. Maybe we can see if there's a wall. Really nice colors in this game. I like it. Look at that. It's pretty nice. Oh, looks like this is the right way. Looks like there's a gate up there. Can't pick the mushrooms. Oh, yep, this is the cemetery she mentioned. Can I holster my weapon?
Where'd you come from?
Look down the way. Let me see if I can holster my weapon. Settings, controls, key bindings. Holster weapon. I didn't see it. Is that a ship up there? Is that my ship? Hey, buddy.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh, right. Not my problem.
Just passing you a fair warning is all. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Lie, nice to meet you. Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Looking to make a little money. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger. Who do I talk to about a power regulator? So that's my mission.
Heard a lot of new workers say that. First time they set eyes on Edgewater, they'll say, well, I can't work here. I don't belong here. Well, we do belong here. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of us from the cradle to the grave. As long as we provide our own cradles.
Gotta remember to read out the choice I'm selecting. I keep forgetting to do that. These damn silent protagonists. Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I do what I want.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Mm-hmm. You want me to collect what's owed to you? It sounds like work my character would do. Shaking down people for I was gonna say bribe or protection money, but it's not really any of that. Yeah, why can't you do this yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I can collect them for you. Why not?
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why's that?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay, where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Alright. I need to ask you something else.
Yeah?
You lose a lot of people to the Marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Interesting. Do you have loot in there?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those Marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Doesn't seem like it's your fault. How long have you been a junior inhumer, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
I mean, he doesn't look that bad. I mean, unless he's saying literally all his life and he's only 31 years old. Or 30-something, however old. I could see him being in his 40s. Maybe 50s. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the hat. Can't see his hairline. You know, that's the most important part. He does have some wrinkles, but tough life. This must be, this town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Yeah, there's a plague?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I should go. Okay, so we did pick up another quest. We gotta get some, I guess, rent fee for these guys in their graveyard. A river beneath? Yeah, it's a river. Look at that. What's this over here? Oh, it's more graveyard. Interesting. Alright, so it seems like a lot of people are around the cannonry. That's what it was called, right? Can I go in the... No. Alright, let's see what's in the town. Edgewater discovered. Okay, let's take a look around. Hello?
Another day at the cannery.
The
Don't
cannery.
go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Hey,
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
hi.
Move along.
Okay. Can you guys tell me where the cannery is? The cantina, that's where I need to be. Cannery workers. Residents.
Read the latest report.
Hello?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
There has to be a way to holster my weapon. Maybe I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. You get a hold R. Okay. There we go. Hi.
I don't know you.
I'm Bruce. Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Reliable. Excuse me? Nice to meet you too. Everyone's so friendly and welcoming in this town. I think we're gonna go with the lie. I think. Yeah, he's kind of determined that's probably an important thing to. Well, maybe not. We don't know maybe Alex Hawthorne knows these people, and us saying that we're Alex Hawthorne is gonna be bad. Excuse me?
I know every face that walks through those doors. Except yours. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Mm-hmm. Should we, turn on the charm? Yeah, I just want a drink. So you're not gonna serve me a drink?
Nah, I'm contractually obligated to serve you. Just not gonna be too happy about it. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Deserters? What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts.
Damn
Bunch
slackwits.
of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Let's see. You know where Reed is?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Interesting. See that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Interesting. I'll have a drink. Wait, let's ask you something else.
Go ahead.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist? You know anything about Hope? About the Hope?
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like.
Ooh, a rum and something.
Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Oh, damn it. I guess that means you've never heard of anybody from the Hope.
Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
Oh, it's not folklore. I am from the Hope. I don't know if I'd want to tell her that. I don't want to tell her that. Never mind. I don't know. I don't trust these people. These corporate slaves. Anybody else here I need to talk to? No, all these are just workers. The restroom. Are these future toilets? Interesting. Ah. Some things never change. I'm guessing this is the... Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the back room. I don't want to go there. I'm not a thief. If I want something, I'll take it right in front of the people. Can I go in here? What's in here? Alright, so that's stealing. I'm not going to steal. Unless I see something really good. Now, if I see like a, I don't know, a Gatling gun or something, I'll take it. Nice place she's got up here. I wonder if she lives here alone. Or if I'm gonna run into somebody and they're gonna be like, get the hell out of here. Oh, she's got a bigger bathroom. Actually, it's probably around the same size as the bathroom downstairs. What's this? Ooh, a balcony. I wonder if she's happy, or content with the state of things. She's living it big. Nice room, nice view, nice job. Oh, he doesn't care about the little man, though. At the general store over there. So it seems like the big tower is where I need to go. Let's just go look at the general store. Let's go do that. Oop. Hello. Julius Moreau?
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Damn. I need to fix a ship. Do you know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Mm-hmm. Got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
This guy seems friendly. What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Uh-huh. The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. God damn. Telling yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures.
Oh, the churches are in?
There's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
I wonder, what church it is. Is it like a modern church that is, or a real-life church that has made it to the stars, or is it a new religion? I don't know, does this game take place? Did they mention Earth? I mean, it's Terra 2. I'm guessing Terra 1 was Earth. Maybe. I don't know if it takes place in this universe. Or in our universe. The real universe. You know. It's about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Mm-hmm. Is there a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Mm-hmm. And what do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society.
Ah.
Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
I see. It seems fair. And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch. And you must recover on the virtue of your own grit.
Hits home.
Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
I bet. Let's see what you got.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay, so that's good. We have pretty good dialogue skill. And we also got that that perk. So everything should be a little cheaper than usual. There's a helmet. Can I compare here? Inspect. C is compare. Oh, do I compare it with other things? Wait. Oh yeah, I would. Okay. How much money do I have? Where's my money? Is that it right there? 35? Yeah, I have 35 bits. Okay, let's go to sell. What do we want to sell? Our hibernation suit? The suit is designed to be used in hibernation pods. Standard gear for every colonist making the long journey to Halcyon. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell that. We don't need it. Mag picks, gourmet. So this food. Saltuna, special blend of herbs and spices packed in oil and loaded with sodium. Meat, base health, plus 25%, lasts 2 minutes. I don't think that's going to be too useful. 2 minutes isn't very long. How much does it cost? 1.25. Okay, that does the same thing. Carbohydrates plus 200% natural health regeneration. Yeah, 2 minutes just doesn't seem like it's enough time for me to really care about. What are these symbols in the bottom left? Does that just mean that they're weapons? Oh no. We have the booze. Lasts for 30 seconds. Personality attributes +1. Hangover. Dexterity -1. Perception -1. Charm -1. Yeah, I'll keep all this stuff. I don't... Well, I guess we don't need these. You can have these. Is this what I'm... I can't sell what I'm wearing, can I? Wait. I assume not. I don't see my my shotgun or my staff. So we're gonna risk it and sell these. Fish sticks. This too. I'm gonna get rid of the food. I'll keep the booze, but I don't think I'm gonna be using the food. Oh, I sold the booze. I'm terrible. Oh well. That was everything, right? Okay, so now we have 109 credits. Ooh, what's this thing? Maxwell. 250. Oh no, 3,000. Damn, that's a lot of money. How much is this? 87 for a standard troop helmet. That might be useful. This is the standard issue Aramid ballistic troop helmet, found in fine armies everywhere. Skill bonus, intimidation +3. We're gonna get that. Gimme, gimme. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and equip it right now. Oh yeah, look at that.
Spacer's choice. The music to my ear.
Go ahead and sell that. There we go. Alright. Let's keep moving. What else do we have around here? This looks like it could be the church. Maybe like an observatory?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
What's going on?
We don't get a lot of visitors.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Yeah, I've heard. Hey, there's a Saltuna plant. Presumably. Yep, this is the church, definitely. Hey, guys.
I don't have time for this.
Okay. Alright, so this is like a space church. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I like the dome. You're just a resident. Is everybody here just a resident?
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
That's private.
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Verity? That was rather rude of you to just ask, you know, what they're gonna confess. What is this thing? I don't see the vicar anywhere, unless he's down here. Oh, that must be him. Vicar Max. Hey, buddy.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
This guy seems downright pleasant. Sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what the religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time.
I see.
Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
I see. What does the OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
OSI? Scientism? Not very religious sounding. You sure you didn't just make all this up?
Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true.
Oh, okay. Do you pray?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
That's actually a pretty common philosophy. I mean, doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy, but people have and have had that philosophy about many religions over the course of history. So it works. What's your part in all this besides counseling people?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Really? How does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Good one.
Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
How did you know I'm an outsider?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
Yes, I've seen that look in your people. I'm not an ass, that makes one of us. You seem quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't that your job, to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable... Didn't... Wait. did you just refer to this town as a miserable place? Why is that surprising?
Yes. And thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Seems like an alright guy. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Yes.
And a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Why is that? I've been outside. I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library.
Banned book?
Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text.
Interesting.
If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
That sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, tell me more. Actually, yeah, why would you be after... No, that makes sense. He's probably keeping it safe. Keeping it out of the hands of the common man. Otherwise, they'll get ideas, and that'd be terrible. I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it. No, I don't care. Just tell me more about the money.
So you'll consider it. I do appreciate you hearing me out. And, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for it, yeah.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright, got another quest. He seemed like a, well, I don't know if he seemed like a good guy, but he wasn't, you know, playing along with this town like all the residents seem to be doing. And we talked for a while. It's morning. Okay, so Tuna, Emerald Vale of Terra 2. Corporate Guard. Where does this go to? Just goes outside. Alright, let's make our way to the tower. What's up, trooper? I have your helmet.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Damn quotas. Can I go in here? Is this like the garage? Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Look at this place. Vending machine discovered. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction, or hack skill of 40 or higher. Interesting. I don't have any money. Ooh, look at that. A trip blade. That's pretty cool. It's like a glaive. Neat. A little jingle. Every company needs a jingle. Cannon. Why do I keep saying cannery? Cannery. Keep wanting to say cannonry. Alright, looks like he's through that door we saw. So I want to take a look around. Get the lay of the land. Alright, let's go in. What, no receptionist? No smokes? Oh. Nico pad. Ah, an elevator. It's got a lock on it. Can I use this? Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts at a discount. Edgewater Saltuna Cannery. Oh, it's a cannery. I get it. I'm so dumb. I've been thinking cannons this whole time, but it's a cannery. I'm terrible. A Spacer's Choice property. Terminal access. Logs. Notice, the Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Notice, schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind, and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with your local vicar. Vicar? I don't know. Return to route. Exit. Okay. They did a good job with all the unique designs of this place.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Trying to cut some corners there, Mr. What was your name again? Reed Thompson?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Oh, would have been very kind of you. You must be the town boss. No, I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Start with introductions. I'm Bruce.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Tell me about this plant.
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
And you want all that power going to your cannery?
We could use the power. Cannery's been struggling. If we don't ramp up productivity, the company might cut us loose.
We're not gonna ask this. I mean, he did say it was mostly abandoned, meaning it's not abandoned. So, there's gonna be something in there. We're probably gonna have to shoot it. Or talk to it, I suppose. I guess we should be prepared, huh? Have you tried being better at your jobs? Goddamn. Yeah, can't you send one of your own people to the plant?
I'm afraid I can't spare the workers. We're strapped for bodies as it is. And there is a small element of personal danger.
Kind of danger.
Marauders. Bloodthirsty lunatics. A lot of them.
We figured. I'm not afraid of a few marauders.
I appreciate your gallantry. You deserve my honesty, and so I will be plain with you. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. Oh, man.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
You want me to solve your deserter problem I charge by the head. I kind of want to go with that, but we're going to go with why first.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years.
That's not good.
If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
None of what you're telling me is my problem. Well, I mean, we know it is, because we need the power regulator that he has. Well, I suppose we could just take it. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard.
Hey.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize this Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And what if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. CMP New Manager Seminar. Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions can provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity, and you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Alright. I don't want to talk in front of this dude, so we're gonna mosey on down. Parvati? I don't know how to say her name. Alright, well now that,
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Sure, what's
Can
up?
we chat? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me.
Sure, it all comes together seamless in his own head. And I reckon he means well, for all that. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Why were they arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her.
Is that reflection in her eyes, or is there like a... I think it's a reflection. That's kind of cool. I'm sure the deserters are very fine people. So what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I met Max. I met the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him. Now he wanted me to be discreet. We're very professional, I think. I guess we'll find out after this mission. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
I'll think about it. I will think about it. And by think about it, I mean let's head over there right now. I've thought about it. You keep up? Okay, good. Mr. Max.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
How much dialogue do these guys have?
Something you need?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Oh, is this the mission, the church? Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Let's get back to it. Oh yeah, there's like a companion tab, right? Let's go take a look at that real quick. Oh, we have... Oh. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. The Companion Ledger. This Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out. Then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapons, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Okay, so you come with a pistol and a big old hammer. Oh no, it's a small hammer, never mind. Okay. So you have perks. And here's behaviors. So I can... Medium's fine. Weapon. Stick with ranged. Aggressive. Oh, there, it's on the right side there. Passive only attacks targets the companion has been explicitly told to. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat is over. The companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Leave it on aggressive for now. We'll see how combat works with her. So, good persuasion, good lockpicking, and good engineering. Is this mine? Does that mean mine is used? Mine engineering at 37? I don't know. She has the ability Overload. Parvati slams down her hammer, creating a blast wave that shocks enemies and stuns autochemicals. What are autochemicals? Knockout. Knocks the target to the ground, rendering them unconscious for a few seconds. Stun stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. Interesting. She's level 2. Melee damage, ranged damage. So it looks like... Maybe I should have her be a melee person. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think my engineering skill is that high, right? No. So she adds 9 to my engineering. That's pretty good. My lockpicking goes all the way up to 25. That's real good. I like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. She even increases... No, that's my troop helmet. Neat. Cool. Let's go talk to Max real quick. And that's probably where we'll end the session. Hey, buddy.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
I haven't found your book yet. I say right in front of another person.
Please get it.
Sheesh, I'm working on it. Of course, but I had something I wanted to ask you.
What would you like to discuss?
Parvati wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut power to the deserters. If you can answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So what would you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Right. Just talk to everybody. Is that... I don't know what I'd say here. Let's think here. This has been a waste of time. Kind of has been. Like, isn't that what Thompson kind of told us to do, too? Yeah, this has been a waste of time. Let's go, Parvati.
I apologize if my advice was wanting. I find many people can find their path when presented with the right questions.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of... It didn't really tell us anything, right? I mean, I guess I could have... I probably could have delved deeper. But I don't think my character would have the patience for that. You okay with that? Guess so. Okay. Look at the map. Alright, so that's where we would be leaving. Let's go take a look at this side of the town real quick before we end the episode. Might run a little long, but I'm having a lot of fun playing this game right now. I guess now is a good time, as good time as any to let's talk a little bit about how I'm planning on running the game. Or the series.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Oh yeah, Abernathy. It's one of the guys we have to talk to, right? I like to try to roleplay my characters to the best of my ability. Which does mean there will be times where I will ignore certain dialogue options. When I play by myself, I probably would go through all the options, but I find it really rewarding to really delve into your character in a role-playing game such as this. So, and hopefully it will lead to some unique playthroughs that you guys might not have seen otherwise. Anyway, don't have time. I guess we can talk to this guy.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
I need to get a new outfit. Hey, take it easy. I'm not... and yeah, I'm not a marauder.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Mm-hmm. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Whatever, I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Why do you think I'm a freelancer?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you.
Why would I be insulted?
Was just you ain't one of us. A spacer, I mean. Stands to reason you got no company looking after you. Not your fault, though. Even freelancers gotta eat. And if that means they must scratch some bits out of odd jobs, who am I to judge them? At least you're not a deserter.
What kind of odd job are you referring to?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick. You don't look a day over 90.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Oh, good. What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Fair enough.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know?
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be. Alrighty.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Who? Who? You? I was about to end the episode, but I mean, if you're going to talk to me, I guess I'll respond.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
So using the skill things that you get in dialogue, so like medicine right there, that gives you experience. So that kind of means you should always do it, right? Unless it's a very small amount of experience that you don't need to worry about. I'll have to check that after this dialogue. What do you need for it? What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
That's not shady at all. I guess let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary.
70 XP.
A lot of sick people in this town. and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle your medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Well, think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay, do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, huh?
Nope, okay. Alright, that's where we're going to end the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one and are looking forward to the next one. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and I'll see you later.